Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Sundays. With me tonight, we got Commodore.
Good morning.
That's all the team we got for tonight. Other people probably celebrating Easter with their families tonight, which is what this day is about. We're here.
That's what this whole channel's about, right? Family?
Yes, sir. Family. And I got a thing for that.
Times 3.
Family, 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 family.
It's all about family.
I dropped $1,000 on helping my family, so.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't look like Amazon's going to have my scissors, bro.
Well, that sucks.
Guggenheim is what I'm looking for.
Tonight is episode 95. We've been doing this for a while now.
95.
AK in the house. Hello, Wall.
Good morning. Yo.
And I got the red sculpted details panned up on the hips on the Thor Buster. We finish this up before Hasbro announces one.
I think we got to get a Hulk Buster before they'll even entertain the idea of a Thor Buster.
Yeah.
I think we're good for a couple of years.
And they're like in the rumor mill that we're getting the first Thor Buster comic book style.
I'll send it back to you and you can do a comparison review. How much they're sick.
Because they're not going to do the shoulder mod like this. They're going to use those little tiny shoulders. They might do like a new shoulder pad or something.
Yeah. Straight up repaint. I did get my stuff from the Four Horsemen, though.
Oh, I noticed they made an announcement, something about shipping.
They did. They apologized for not shipping.
And we're going to do a sale. Did anybody ship that stuff? Oh, I thought you did.
They said they were expecting, like, numbers are arbitrary. They was like, I was expecting 100 sales, and we wound up getting almost the entire stock liquidated. So we've been shipping out. They shipped out like 1,000 orders when they sent the message out, and they still had at least 2 more weeks. So I'll tell you, when I got the ship notification from FedEx, they sent me a text message and said, "Hey, you got a package coming." The next day it was here, and I didn't get a notification from Four Horsemen until the day it arrived. It was like, "Hey, you got a package in route. Hey, you got a package out for delivery. Hey, your package has been delivered." Boom, boom, boom. I was like, "Oh, right on." But yeah, I did. I got ye old Goblin for my boy Derek, and I got 2 Skellies. I'm gonna replace one of the capes because their cape isn't up to. I have huge finger quotes around my high standards, but I can't get it to sit right. It's kind of like a stiff material, so I'm gonna get one of my more flowy materials.
We got the name of Held in the house. We got Kenny Potter. What's up, guys?
Yo.
And see, we can do those of in homework. It's no surprise. I'm still working on the Thor Buster. I'll make sure everything's nice and smooth, clean painted. I got the sculpt these red areas on the hips. Had primed them up, smooth them out, primed them, smooth them again, primed them. Then I hit up silver, then with the red. Now I'll be putting some gold on them tonight. And we're getting into the home stretch of it. Just make sure I'm getting the sculpt as smooth as I want it to be. In some few areas they don't really show up until I put paint on it, and it's like, no, that's not acceptable.
Sorry.
It's like, I like my stuff to be smooth. You know what? I'm not going to be happy until it's smooth.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Yes. And looking to the other side of the upper torso done, it's like, see like where it's going to be.
You know, I'm trying to figure out how to buy these scissors, and they're like, "Oh, get this coupon. Oh, do this, man. I just want to buy it. Just let me buy it."
And I did work on cleaning up my workspace, and I got these nice paint racks from Amazon. 2 racks is not enough, though. I need like probably 2 more.
Oh, dang. Becoming a professional enterprise here.
What's the other word for it? I went crazy with them. They won't hold the big bottles to me of paint, but they will hold the smaller bottles and the Mr. Color bottles.
What about those new bottles? Is that one of the ones you sell? I'm sorry, I was looking away.
Do what now?
The new bottles that you're using to put your...
Oh, they're made similar to like these Pro Acryl bottles, just a little taller.
So they'll fit in your little rack?
They fit just fine. So the diameter's good. So I'm actually going through and actually transferring some older Testors paint into these, and I got ball bearings put in there so I can put my shakers in.
Really get a shake on them.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your ball. Yeah. Because when Testors paint gets old, that paint lid is near impossible to get off unless you really heat it up. That's why I'm like going to transfer stuff into those bottles. I was happy while I was doing that, I found some more Testors flesh tones. I was like, yay! I thought I was nearly out, and I was able to put together. So I got 2 partial bottle here, a whole bottle here, and I started putting the rest. I had to combine 3 bottles into this one, leftover bottles. So I got plenty of Testors warm flesh right now. I did experiment with some Pro Acryls to make a new flesh tone mix, and it looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of Testors in it too, though, light flesh tone.
It looks like I'm going to be making a Count Nefaria cape. You know, I still haven't made a cape since I got that wire.
Oh, that new wire.
What was it, 600 feet of it? 200 feet of it. 200 feet. So should I just send this spider to you so that you can do a giveaway?
So what now?
Should I just send that spider to you so that you can do a giveaway for the channel?
Oh, we can do that. We need to set up a giveaway because we've crossed the 5,000 mark. No thanks to YouTube. Thanks to everybody out there watching.
Does anybody be interested in getting one of my custom figures?
YouTube has apparently decided to quit recommending any of my stuff. It's been they've been doing that for a while. It's just gotten to a point where it's like ridiculously bad.
Ridiculous. Dang it.
And their tech support is a joke. I still don't get notifications when people comment on my videos on the bell icon, like when you log into YouTube. Don't get notifications there. But if I go into YouTube Studio, I can see them. I'll comment, but I don't get. If somebody replies to my reply to them, I'll get a notification on it on the bell icon, but not from the initial comment. But I don't see the comment, their reply to my reply in the studio. It is so broken.
Working as intended, you mean?
They're like, oh, you don't get notifications if the comment's held for review. Oh, I'm glad we could help. That's not what I said. It's all comments, you goose. Of course I know you're not going to get a notification for a comment held for review. But the people working for YouTube support actually knows less about how YouTube works than most people uploading to YouTube.
I feel like that is a very fair assessment.
When they were like false flagging my streams forever, oh, we see that you can actually mark that. You got the ability to like say this video is like meets all standards and stuff like that. Yeah, that's only on regular uploads. That's not how live streams work. You don't have that option on live streams. It's like, do you know how YouTube works?
Of course we know. Of course we know. What's he talking about?
The analytics is broken too. Like if you like the interview with Jason from Spiro Toys.
Yeah.
When you go into the studio, it says I have like around about 170 views on it. You click on the analytics, it says I got 41 views, and that's where they adjust where your payouts for your monetization. So they're cutting my views down to a third what they should be in the analytics system.
It really does sound like working as intended.
Yep, that's what they said when I brought that up before. It's working as intended. So to cut my views by a third what you pay me. Which I don't care about because I don't make anything on YouTube. It's like $490 for a year's worth of work. That's not the whole point. It's just the community thing. I like getting out there talking to people, but now they're not even getting my voice, getting our stuff out there where we can build the community like we were doing. It's slow going now.
Excited that my niece is coming up for a visit. She'll be here on the 6th. My attending rate might get choppy. Although I missed last Sunday, and I was talking to Hulk Smash, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Kenan and Olds was talking about that on the last live stream." I was like, "Wait, what live stream?"
Yeah, you had
the one they had last night. I was like, "Monday night?" He's like, "Sunday, man, Sunday. Where were you?" I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, had your days mixed up last week.
I was in complete la-la land. I don't know what. I told my wife, I was like, I missed the stream. She's like, you were sitting in your room. I was like, oh, I was sitting in my room.
I figured you had something to do, or not feeling well, or I didn't want to bother you.
Just out over here, just lost in the sauce, man. Just do. Not a care in the world. What a loser. It took him like 3 whole minutes of explaining to me that I was off.
Yeah, he just wanted to talk to you about the project you're working with him with. He's wanting to do some paint work before he sends it to you.
Talking about old Zeusy boy here.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be able to get it so that he don't have to send me the figure.
Now, I can send you mine if you need the dimensions for the chest.
No, everything is like super stretchy. Like super duper stretchy. So I'm sure it'll be able to
AK is saying now that I'm manually uploading the Rumble, you should work on getting the live streams going too. On Rumble Live, Rumble Studios will let you multi-stream to YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, etc. I use StreamYard. This thing is that it's kind of a pain in the butt. To set up a live stream on Rumble, you got to go set up like your live stream key and all this and that, and
put one teeny tiny little dab of glue here. Just to hold this so that it looks like it should. Just a teeny tiny little.
I think I got all my reviews and customs all scheduled out on Rumble for this week. Finish out this week to get caught back up. YouTube broke the connection between Rumble and YouTube. YouTube used to allow you to set up in Rumble let Rumble take your content all upload to Rumble. But Rumble is starting to get popular to actually be a competitor, and so YouTube went, nah, we're not going to let you do that no more.
Apparently the government's suing Apple, Amazon, and Google because of monopolization. It's bad for business.
And then they go around and then break where their competitor is. AK said Rumble Studio is free. Well, check it out. I'm already signed up for a year on this, and it is dirt cheap. Comparative what I was paying. I was told I canceled my subscription to StreamYard. They contacted me, which was expensive. It was like $25 a month. For what you get, you're getting you only get one extra person you can put on your account, and you can only stream 3 services, and it's not HD, it's 720p. You're like, if you stay, we'll give it to you for $100 a year or $10 a month. And if it's for almost exactly what you have every service you have currently with us. The only difference is the little StreamYard logo in the top corner. It's not the big giant duck. If it was the giant duck, I would have done it.
What? What?
They have a giant duck logo.
What?
Just
Lord.
I can turn that on and you see the giant duck. No, it's gone.
No duck for you. Oh, my iron's in the way.
Well, I think I deleted the duck as soon as I get the paper.
Now we're applying vinyl. Turn this.
There's no reason for StreamYard to be 720p when every streaming service does HD.
This may, in fact, not work out.
Clean out these seams from having to redo it, paint it.
I might wind up vinyling my ironing board here.
My favorite sculpting tool. It's quite worn. I have a lot more. It's just this is the one I like to use.
Something to be said about the things you're accustomed to.
Yep. I use it for everything. I'm playing the paint the seams right now with it. Using it as a scraper. AK is asking, do I collect the WWE Superstars line? I just opened up Andre the Giant, and he's amazing. Best one yet. I got the Chase variant of the Superstars line one. Got the red trunks. I walked in Target, and I noticed like all the different ones on there were like yellow trunks, red trunks. Only one on there, and it almost looked like somebody actually even took it off the shelf and looked at it and laid it back down. I was like, huh. I looked it up. Yep, that's a Chase variant. I'm taking that home. Put some of those ball bearings in my Mr. Color gold.
Oh,
You all right?
I dropped it. It ain't good for nobody involved. Sorry about the iron in the way, boys. Oh. Gotta get that little corner down.
Much better. It's so much smoother.
I'm sorry, you guys probably can't see what I'm doing.
Nope. Well, all we see is the He-Man figure.
It's super delicate. I can't. I gotta have it up close. I can't. I don't want to mess this up. My apologies.
That's all right. Well, it took me forever to. I used to do everything like up close to my chest, paint, grind, everything, and to break that habit so it can actually be filmed.
Again, I'm pretty good about keeping it on the camera, but like I said, this right here is for Hulk Smash. I don't want to chance it. Come on, baby. Treat daddy right.
Hindsight, one thing I wouldn't do again. Like all these spikes snipped off with those model snips. Not do that again. Because it cut a little too low, so it made like a little divot. That's what causes me like to do so much sanding. I need a finer brush where I can do that.
Oh.
Johnny Ray Hubbard. Any idea when we'll start seeing good custom capes for Alondra or Lady Mandarin? I would assume like the soft goods guys are going to start working on replacements for all of those.
Only thing I've seen so far is like the Mandarin. What am I thinking? Like the Magneto.
Yeah, Harker's got one for the new Magneto.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I've seen so far.
And I'm sure Harker's going to end up making capes for those too. He has to get the figures first, though. He wants
he's very precise.
He wants a figure in hand so he can do proper measurements and stuff. When I posted my batch of G.I. Joe custom figures, and in the middle of it was Dr. Mindbender had that cape replacement cape Harker made. That was one of the first questions I got. Where can I get that?
Nowhere.
You'll have to check with Harker Custom, see if he's going to make any more.
Where's my scissors?
That's weird. My camera was set to PAL instead of NTCSE. I was like, why? Turn my brightness down a little bit.
Oh, terrible. Forgive me. No. Get way back. I'm going to burn my hair on the iron.
Definitely looking forward to getting that new She-Hulk. That looks nice. I know you're not interested in the She-Hulk more than Iron Man figures, but I like it. We've been needing an updated She-Hulk for a long time. We got
just get one though, like just get one.
It was the Disney Plus one.
No. Savage She-Hulk.
Oh, that's been years ago.
Bro, we ain't. I've been waiting on stuff for decades.
Savage She-Hulk was based on that gray She-Hulk, and it's not really that good. The articulation's kind of poor on it, and based on a horrible storyline too. Johnny Ray said, "I hope he does." Has anybody tried doing custom Mythic Legions of any kind? There's a lot. I don't collect Mythic Legions. I got one currently, and I got one on pre-order. The one I ordered was the second version of the Headless Horseman and the magical green fire. The fire's green and purple color scheme. Mainly because it looks like Lord Pumpkin from Ultraverse. Because anybody knows I'm a big Ultraverse fan. You never would have guessed. And I do have the Grim Reapers on pre-order. Well, they're skeleton warriors, but you can take all the armor off of it and make it into a standard Grim Reaper. Didn't Harker make you a custom Reaper?
Oh yeah. He did a one-off for me. A robe and a scythe on a head. He sure did.
Oh, and Johnny Ray, those are two I'm looking forward to the most too. Is the Model 20 and the She-Hulk. Hopefully, the next wave of these, we'll get a Mandarin.
We are in desperate need of a Mandarin.
It's like it's ridiculously like way overdue. And I'll be right back.
He said he'd be right back, so guess who's in charge now? It's still him. I'm not in charge of anything. There was this one fleeting time where I was in charge, and it was fleeting. It was fun while it lasted.
I'm back.
Dang. I mean, we didn't do anything.
Different tours. How y'all doing? Doing good. How's everybody in the chat today? They're having a good day. And I'm getting ready to do something it's not uncommon for me to do is nearly finished custom, change my mind, and redoing some stuff. Why is that? Oscillating. Oh, that's why. That is bent. That's better. So these, I got looking at these forearms on the warpath. It's the bone right here. They over exaggerate it and it looks weird. So I was wanting to get rid of it. Oh, different tours. He's finally got my long shot for $6 at Ross. My custom ghost figure is almost done. Nice.
Which rider are you working on? I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that it's Mr. Ray's. And his uncle.
The man, the myth, the legend, Hulk Smash.
How's it going, guys?
Hey. You're just in time to see me completely screw up your...
My thing?
You can watch me sand off all the paint work I did on the forearm because I said I'm not happy with something that's on the factory sculpt.
You mean you're not sanding down that Hulk, the Thor Buster in the background?
Oh, I got it too. I just put some paint on it before you got hopped on. I actually did sand it off when I started. I was resanding some parts, put another coat after I got it smooth when I wanted it,
Yeah.
and put a coat of gold on.
Don was like, send it to me already.
But, it had some molding defects on the seam lines.
Oh, really?
I had like really get into them and sand them down smooth. I had issues too where I used those snips to cut off those spikes. They went too deep on some spots, so I had to fill in or sand them out or fill them in.
That looks great.
Jeffrey Torres, I thought was working on Johnny Blaze the entire time, and I realized that's Stan Catch. I still need a chamber arm and jacket, but it's almost done for the most part. The chamber arms plug right into the shoulders and that feet in the long shot. No modifications. You just heat and pop them on. That's what I use for Rafferty. What am I working on? I forgot.
You're standing down that poor man's clavicle.
And so I'm going to redo the around the collar piece. I want a tighter collar instead of more, or it's got like an open neck, kind of like Superman. I decided I want to do a closer collar. And I'm going to, instead of being red, I'm going to have gray up top.
The open collar looks good, though. I know.
It does. I think with more modern styling, I like it a little bit better with the closed collar.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's your baby, man. You know what's best.
Find the right styrene rod. Yeah.
Oh no.
Is it considered a holiday tomorrow in the U.S.?
No, Easter's not recognized as a holiday.
Yeah, because
Used
it
to
all
be.
depends. If you work for, I guess, government stuff like that, it's usually closed. But I mean, regular jobs, it's not, Monday's not considered a holiday.
Oh, they took it away as a federal holiday too.
Yeah. Good thing is, well, not for me right now because I'm not working. But I mean, my company is probably like my brother works for the next city over, transit. I work for this one, and only mine is, they call it a working stat, where we would work and you get, obviously it's like you're getting, if you were to work for a stat, you get double time, right? But for us, they call it a working stat, where we're getting paid for the stat plus we're getting the day as a holiday, so it's actually 3 times the pay, which isn't bad.
No. Well, Johnny, what I did, actually filled in the pinholes, so I really don't need the pinless arms. I do like the sculpt on those new arms. They're a little more bulky. They did come out nice for a saber tooth.
Someone's frustrated.
Yeah, I lied to you. Remember how I said that's probably be done today? I just took 2 giant steps back. Giant steps back.
All right. Let's see.
Bitch.
I don't use my
I learned something, so it's not all
gold.
not a whole loss.
Take your time, buddy. I'm in no rush.
Is it past my bedtime? Holy crap.
9:46.
Well, 9 o'clock's the bedtime, so.
Well, we started at 9, so.
Yeah, I know. So it's a yes, no matter what. The boy's already got his bath, so I know I'm behind. Speaking of getting a bath, I bought a new toothbrush, and man, I must say I really like it. So,
Kind of.
Cheapo Depot soft bristle Colgate toothbrush. It's got a spear-tipped head on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pointy head. Oh, look. You know you're old when you're excited about your toothbrush. Come on now. I don't want to lose this. This is important.
There we go. Hard part is staying still until it takes hold. Sometimes it takes longer for it to take a hold.
Hard to stay still. What?
Ah,
For goodness sakes. You have the hippie shakes.
you turd.
Well, I mean, look at the bright side. Version 2.0 will absolutely look better than 1.0 because it won't have the divots in it.
Are you talking about me or you?
Dom. Come on out of there. Come on. Son of a biscuit eater. I went from almost completely done, like 99% done, to 50. 50%. Way back. But, I mean, you know, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what needs to be done. I've already done it one time before, so coming back around on it, it'll be a lot easier.
Oh, I know you do good.
Let's see. 3.5. Where do you want it to sit on him? Since we're getting to look at it again. In your picture here, it's below his obliques. It's very oblique. Which is going to be like right here under the belt. Get a little pointer here. It's going to be right here under this this belt. Do you want it to sit like right here where the belt goes?
Yeah, you know what? As long as it's like right on the belt line, it's fine. The actual belt.
It was sitting like right here at the very bottom of it.
Yeah.
But I think it needs to sit like right here in this void section.
So a little bit lower is what you're saying?
Well, see, it was here. I think I need to bring it up to here. Just for practical purposes, logistical purposes of getting it on him and getting it stable on him.
That's fine, yeah.
Name of Hell's asking what body the new Sabretooth's on. It's on the Omega Red Warpath body, but it's got new arms.
Yeah, they holding what they got on that pinned knees and stuff. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I can still hear the boy downstairs. What is a traditional Easter meal? My wife swears up and down it's ham.
Depends where you are. A lot of people eat lamb.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, like I know. Yeah, a lot of people technically eat like lamb or like maybe a roast or something like that. There's really nothing etched in stone, but yeah, a lot of Europeans will eat lamb.
We did a pork roast today.
Yeah, we did.
Ham is like the gamey tasting game that's ever gamed.
Spiral cut sugar glazed ham.
That's what I did. We did a baked ham, a brown sugar ham.
It don't taste gamey.
Lamb does.
Depends how you cook lamb.
Oh, I thought you said ham.
I baked a ham. My wife said ham is the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about lamb either.
Yeah,
I don't like deer meat. That's how anti-game flavor I am.
Well, to do lamb or deer meat properly, you need to do it in a pressure cooker. That gets rid of the gamey taste out of it. I grew up in the 80s, and so I have PTSD when I think about pressure cooker. But you get told, like, don't touch it, it'll blow up!
Also, a lot of people use an alcohol with it, like a beer or wine. That helps with the gaminess too. Lamb or like lamb, yeah. Red wine usually, beer.
Yeah, you know what I got to do to a cow to get it to taste great? Salt.
Cook it. Cook it.
Cook it. That's it. All right, gentlemen, I got to get out of here. I got to go yell at the boy, kick the dog, kiss the wife. You know the rigmarole.
Have a good night, sir.
Take care.
I'll see you on the next one, but my track record's going down the toilet bowl.
We'll talk.
Have a good night.
Now, when cooked right, I like deer meat. But the only person I've ever known to cook deer meat properly was my mom. And she would do it like I said, she'd do it in a pressure cooker.
Yeah. And
then she'd bake it afterwards, roast it in the oven.
Oh yeah. I've only had deer a couple times. Last time I had it was quite a while ago. A few of my friends went up north hunting, and they brought back some deer, and they basically just ground it up and made sausages with it.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Now, deer sausage is really good. I like deer sausage.
Yeah, and
elk is out of this world, though.
Yeah, I also had moose steak.
Ooh, I never had that.
Yeah, my dad brought it home one day. Don't ask me don't ask me where he got it from. I got no access to the to this chat, eh?
Oh, I sent you a link beforehand.
Did you?
Via the admin.
I didn't get that. You sent me one for last week.
I sent it again about an hour before the stream started.
Okay, you know what? Let me go check. I didn't see the email. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm. Dear Jerky is the shiznit. Yes, sir.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get a link to it.
To the Yahoo one?
No. I just got these. I got the stream link that you sent in Messenger.
Come on. That's the thing about doing styrene work. It's like you need a third hand. So I would love to be able to just put a little bit of Instaset on it. It'll bond instantly, but then I have to let go.
You gotta learn how to use your mouth to hold the Instaset bottle. I gotta get some of that stuff, man.
Yeah, that's the only way to work super glue.
Because I want to change up a couple of the Hulk heads. I want to, like the ones that I still haven't opened. I want to add some O-rings. The best thing to do is just stack glue and spray, right?
I'm resending you the admin link.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to sign off for a couple minutes.
I'd love to see Marvel Legends articulated dark cider figures, especially war dark. Let's see. Have y'all seen the Avengers Wingjet Hasbro teased, or do y'all think it's be the next fig, or they're doing a Quinjet? That would have to be a HasLab. I didn't see the tease, though. To put some glue on the styrene. Taking my tool and putting some glue on the styrene strip. That way I can hold it in place.
Did you send the link?
Yep.
Okay, something's wrong because I'm not getting it.
Well, this should have got twice. Might want to check your junk mail.
I'll check the spam. Got nothing in my spam either. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it going to my spam now? Let me send these.
All right.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
Okay.
There we go.
Marvel Legends should make Kane from X-Force. Especially since they make a lot of Deadpool figures. And I'm not familiar with that character.
How's that?
Oh, that works.
Yeah, my mug's not on here, so. Yeah, I'm surprised though. The is that all the reveals we got was the one Iron Man wave plus the Deadpool and Logan?
Yep, it's a WonderCon.
I was hoping we would finally see Scar, man. What are they do? What are they waiting for?
Yeah, they got more conventions coming up, so I don't want to show all their hands at one time.
Yeah. That Iron Man wave's decent. I totally didn't recognize that was the that was Series 8 from the Toy Biz, that Iron Man figure.
Yep.
Series 8, if I remember correctly.
I've been wanting a redo of that one for a long time. So that's welcome for me.
I guess people were waiting for the classic looking Whiplash.
Yep.
Yeah.
What gives me hopes, though, after revealing all these things, is a Mandarin, because those are all like redos of Toy Biz figures.
Yep.
Like the old 5-inch figures. So
you can almost see it when you look at Count Nefaria and you look at Whiplash. You can almost see that there's a Mandarin coming.
Yep, if they did a Mandarin in that line.
Yeah. Is there any difference to the Deadpool figure other than, I don't know, not paint wise? Like, it's the exact same figure, right?
They didn't glue the guns in the holsters this time.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing, but
which is nice.
It is nice, but I mean,
you can actually get a Deadpool without damaged guns, because you always damaged your guns and getting them out of those holsters.
I just don't know if it's worth getting another one because I got two already. You know what I mean? It's like, what am I
Mm-hmm.
You can easily just damage the guns and replace them, right? Like, I mean, instead of buying another figure, it's just cheaper to replace guns.
Looks pretty good.
Let's talk what you're hoping to see at the next con.
Well, what was on Rectangular's list was like what's coming out.
Oh, geez, there's so much.
What we were just talking about, I want to see Scar.
Yes, definitely. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see an all-new Hulk too, but I don't think we're gonna. Hasn't even been mentioned.
Yeah.
Wait, there was something that he mentioned regarding Hulk, wasn't there, that we haven't seen yet?
I can't remember.
He did mention the Bruce.
Oh, there's the Thunderbolts wave.
Yeah. No.
We get a Red Hulk.
I just have a feeling it's going to be a repaint of the movie Hulk.
Probably. Which I'm not crazy about that body. It's too lean.
No, it's not a Hulk body. What kills me is the deco on that body is pure Ragnarok Hulk.
Yeah, but the head is not though.
No, the pants. I remember making that point when they first showed that figure, but he didn't look as lean when they first showed him. And I was saying how, you know what, that the pants, the way the damages, like the rips and the tears and stuff like that, it was identical to the Ragnarok Hulk. So I did a comparison with one of the pictures, and it was like exactly the same, damage and all. So it's like that thing probably should have been thicker, and they probably changed it somewhere along the line. Oh, Johnny Ray's comment: a Spider Slingers wave would be cool.
That would be a cool wave.
Regarding Kane from X-Force, name with all the same. He used to team up with Cable a lot in the early issues and fought Deadpool.
Okay. Let's see. Tricky part's doing all this without destroying too much paint.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. Finally, we're probably going to be seeing Colossus.
Oh yeah, the movie Colossus.
Yeah, that's another one I'm looking forward to. Because honestly, to me, it works as a movie figure and an MC and a comic figure. Because it's just such
they got the look so perfect in the Deadpool movie.
Yeah,
it's like, why couldn't they do that more often?
And I'll be honest with you, I really, really like the outfit too.
Yep, that red and black outfit looks really good together, or black and red.
Plus the combat boots and the cargo pants. He looks like a modern, you know. It's like shit. You can even make for comics. You can even make an X-Force variant.
Oh yeah,
that's an easy repaint if you want to get a second figure, anyways. I just hope he's a single release and not a build-a-figure.
Yeah, well, I think he's supposed to be a single release.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that from Regular's list. So.
I'm not happy with this side. yank that side off and redo it. This side ended up being a lot cleaner. I didn't like how it went around the contour there.
Oh, trust me, I've known you for years. I knew you were gonna rip one part of that off.
Well, I'm redoing a nearly finished parts on a nearly finished figure. So.
What are those 3 letters again?
O C. Oh, what's the last letter? Oh, that looks better right there. You get my eyeballs back on. And drop the styrene on the floor. Ouch.
I was gonna ask you that 40th anniversary E-Man figure.
Mm-hmm.
Is the belt and the fur a separate piece? I haven't really looked at mine.
They're usually just one piece. Just paint it. They just paint the belt.
Yeah, because I see Don has that Savage He-Man with the loincloth missing. Is that, I didn't know if it came out like the same way.
You gotta work it off. There we go. That looks good. A lot more symmetrical. Symmetry is the thing with like when you're working on customs. It's hard. It's easy to get one side. It's getting it to look the same on the other.
Oh yeah. Even one of my things with painting eyes back when I used to do it, it was like you finally get that one eye perfect, and then you turn around and you look and like now you got to do another one. So it's like then that's where the problem. If you did the first one easily and it all worked out well, you know the second one's going to be a problem.
You're not allowed to lift back up.
Name of thought says the master wrist figure's waist piece are usually 2 or 3 pieces stacked together.
Okay. to back here.
The belt is a separate piece. Okay. I was just wondering how am I gonna pull it up? The waist comes apart, not the waist, the diaphragm, I guess.
You can heat them up and work it off the hips, but it's a pain in the butt.
I might just cut it off.
That's what I did when I took apart my Savage He-Man. I just cut it off.
Because what I was planning on doing is, well, I'm gonna cut the fur part off. I don't really need it, anyways. When Don sends me that stuff, and then I could probably just sand off those little round nubs on the belt. And he says I should have no problem fitting it over the belt. Shit, I could even sand some of the belt down if that's the case.
Okay. Curve the arch it a little bit.
Did you order a lot of the He-Man Origin stuff?
I did. All the new animated filmation stuff I ordered.
Oh yeah. Nematode's telling me you would have to crack the torso because the lower torso is plugged into the midsection. And the belt and loincloth are like washer held in place. I'm probably just going to cut off the fur and sand it down. I'm going to be covering it anyways. I don't want it to have that look, like it's missing plastic. You know how right now how that Savage He-Man looks that Dom's got?
Yeah.
I don't want it to look like that underneath the soft goods. I'd rather just have it sitting on top of something.
All right. Now that looks even.
That's a good way not to waste too much Instaset, eh?
Yeah, and plus it goes everywhere when you spritz it.
And that is kind of a waste.
Yep. New color line. I shaved down these areas too where I was looking at it, it's like I didn't like it because it's overemphasizes this wrist bone or the end of your forearm here.
Yeah.
It was like really bulging out. It's like that was getting on my nerves. It's like, no, I don't like that. So I shaved those down. Now to mix up some epoxy.
Ray Quiros, enjoy your Sunday. Love your wonderful job customizing action figures. Like, welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. And welcome to the channel.
Always nice to see a new name pop up, eh?
Yep. It's always great to see. I love seeing the community grow.
Yep. Thanks.
Part B. It's too much part B. Looks right. I don't know any weighing. I just always just eyeball it out. Just and thank you everybody in the chat coming out hanging out with us tonight. We're at episode 95 tonight.
Wow. Already, eh?
I know.
Speaking of which, if anyone's listening, we still haven't hashed out the details, which is going to be another thank you stream coming up one of these Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. We'll do a giveaway. I got some figures lined out, and Don's going to contribute to one of his custom Scarlet Spiders in full body suit, which is awesome looking figure.
Oh yeah.
I got Oh, Lauren said it.
Yeah. He-Man talk reminds me of the Khazar coming in the summer. Recently picked up a couple of McFarlane white suit Jokers from Ross. $6 for a saddle. Probably some
Build-A-Figure horse.
Oh yeah. That's right. For a pterodactyl, if I can, it can be fit on. Oh wow.
Slap it on a T-Rex.
Oh, Johnny Ray Herbert says hanging with the fam.
Family, 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 family.
There you go.
I haven't done that for a while.
I tried out some new shoes for the figure too, instead of like the more medieval knight looking ones I had on there.
Yeah.
The Age of Ultron, not Age of Ultron, the Marvel Select Ultron.
Oh wow. That looks good.
I need to sand them down and like do a little bit of fitting on them, then chrome them up. I like them, plus they got the tech details on the bottom. They fit the character better, I think.
The problem is you can't really do too many of those unless you buy a ton of those Marvel Selects.
Which they're not that badly priced right now, like you can loose. Like I look at them online.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people prefer the Marvel Legends size. I don't mind having one. I kind of look at my Select as the leader.
Mm-hmm. Which I can put these on the Ultron and not even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Which these look nice, but they're too medieval knight looking.
How do you like the? I might be a little bit too out there, but the Marvel Legend. Remember the first Ultron? That was like you can get a bunch of those.
Oh yeah, I got a few of those. So that was on the Iron Man 3 wave.
Yeah. I know you're gonna have to make them into compatible with ankle pivots, but because they weren't pivot, right? They were the old-fashioned ankle style.
Yeah, they just hinged and they rotated.
Yeah. I wonder if those would look good as like a more modern. Probably not. They look kind of funky, if I remember correctly.
Plus, they got to be proportional too with this bigger body.
True. Those look kind of small.
Laura, the origin scale flip wars since the last few hours, and they're about to hit about 13K short of 200K. That would unlock extras, accessories. That's done surprisingly well. That's a lot for it's a kind of a parody figure.
Which one is it?
It's the they make the Mad Hatter and another channel. I can't remember his name. Jay something other. They're working with Ramen Toys. They're doing a Kickstarter for a Origins type figure. It's basically making fun of scalpers.
Okay.
Mega J, I can't remember his screen name.
Johnny Ray Hubert. If they end up doing a comic book Eternals wave, who would you want to see in the first wave? I'm not too familiar with the Eternals.
Well, most popular two Eternals, they're really done them already. It was Cersei and Icarus. Icarus is coming out. The rest of them I don't know anything about. I got almost 8,000 comic books. I don't have the first Eternals book.
Cersei is that the one that came with Black
Knight. And the one I had her completely rebuild. Let's see. Put her on that really skinny, lame body.
Yeah. I didn't realize that's. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. I didn't think that was actually the same as the Eternal Cersei.
Yes, Cersei was in the Avengers in the 90s, 80s, late 80s and 90s. And that was her look then.
Yeah, now you got Icarus in his classic look. So I mean, it kind of them two don't really fit in with each other.
Oh,
I don't think they're gonna. You think they're gonna go through with the whole wave of Eternals?
No, they're probably testing the water with Icarus. They put a lot of money in that Icarus mold, and they did a lot of new tooling for that, which I was really surprising with how horrible the movie stuff was. I figured they would actually like shy away from doing anything Eternals.
Yeah. Name with Health says they should make a 90s Nomad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have been mentioning Nomad for a while, so you never know. Laurie says Mad Hatter and Mega J Retro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it started as a joke, but Ace at Ramen Toys can make it happen. Yes, he can.
Yeah, I don't think they actually thought that was going on. Fun. It is a ridiculous concept, and they funded and had to like come up with all these extras.
You'd be surprised by what people want, right?
Yeah. It's even got like flipping off hands for stretch goals.
Trying to think of what else I want to see from Marvel Legends.
Well, Ghost Rider related stuff, more Hulk supporting characters. We need a Rick Jones.
Yeah, well,
it's kind of ridiculous. We don't have a Rick Jones.
I know. Through all the years of Toy Biz and all these years now of Hasbro, not one Rick Jones.
He's
insane, man.
He is one of like the flagship sidekick characters of the Marvel Universe. He's been a sidekick to everybody. He's been bonded with Guinness Vale with the Mega Bands. He would kind of basically like Donald Blake and Thor.
Yeah, and he's been
the Hulk. He's been A-Bomb, and now he's dead.
He's been a Hulk supporting character for so many years. He's been with the Avengers. He's been with Genus. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Shit, he's even in the Maestro storyline.
Yep. His granddaughter was the redheaded girl.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name right off.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to think of it right now, but it won't come until we're done talking about this.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like he's been there through everything, especially like such an important character. You know, what would be nice. What we mentioned about how many times we said an A-Bomb and Rick Jones 2-pack. But you know what I wouldn't mind seeing even before, well, not before that. You know, I prefer the Hulk characters and whatnot. But I mean, before he was A-Bomb, he was merged with Genus Vale. So maybe a 2-pack with them too. You know what I mean? Or make it a 3-pack.
Well, what you could do too is actually do a Rick Jones, have them actually have different head sculpts and different looks, and give them like the wristbands like that. That have them be removable.
Yeah, you could do that, but I mean, because they haven't given us a proper genus, other than that one from the Captain Marvel movie, which isn't really even.
It's not even recognizable as one of his main looks. It's
So I mean, would you buy a 3-pack of a comic-looking Rick Jones?
If they could give us a genus veil on a Vulcan body.
Yeah.
And do like the translucent head and stuff like they did with Toy Biz, I totally buy that.
Yeah, and shit, if you wanted to even make it a 3-pack and throw an A-bomb in there, I'd take it. Make it like a Rick Jones thing, you know?
Yeah. I'd be good. I'd be down with that.
Yeah, I'd buy that 3-pack all day long. Laurie says maybe Storm Collectibles losing the Mortal Kombat license will open the door for Jada Toys to do figures. I'd even settle for McFarlane doing MK2 figures. Ridiculous is SC not released. Storm Collectibles not releasing Katana and 5 easy repaints. Yeah.
Yeah, they mishandled that license.
Their product is like very expensive, man.
Expensive and not in scale with anything.
Yeah.
They call it a 112 scale line, and it's closer to 110 scale, but their scale actually is all over the place.
Yeah, even the DC figures, they overscaled some of them as well. Like, didn't they do they did Bane, didn't they?
Yeah,
he's overscaled. Well, how McFarlane overscaled his too. So.
Yeah. McFarlane doesn't really care about scale. He just makes whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, to make Bane almost 12 inches compared to a 7-inch Batman, like that's.
Yeah, I don't like when they try to do the Bane like the Hulk. He's not the Hulk. You don't get. I like the original incarnation of Bane the best during Nightfall. When he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And the Venom made him stronger and more muscular, but he wasn't a Hulk-sized character.
It doesn't grow from it.
And I don't like when they start turning the lizard, and not the lizard, it's basically turning Killer Croc into the lizard. Or he's more reptilian. He's just a big dude he started out as just based on somebody with an actual real life. They base it on like a skin condition people can get.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry says Storm Collectibles Bane and Darkseid are about the size of McFarlane's mega figure for Bane and Darkseid. Yeah, and Darkseid, Darkseid, not Darkseid, sorry, Doomsday, right? Did Storm make Darkseid? No.
I can't remember.
I think it's Doomsday we're talking about because, yeah, I know Storm made Doomsday. Doomsday can be that big, but I mean, Bane, McFarlane and Storm Collectibles overdid him. Like, his size is way too big, in my opinion. Like we said, he should be like a jacked. I could see his body getting like more muscular and swole, but I mean,
yeah,
to actually grow, I don't see the Venom making a person grow like that. Name with Health Storm Collectibles is to 110 scale, what Marvel Legends is to 112. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more, it's a little bit bigger than 112, 110 scale. It's probably like, what would you call that, a 111? No, not a 111.
No, 111 is like Marvel Legends, so it'd be like almost a 1/9 scale.
1/9, yeah. 111, Marvel Legends is not 112 either.
They're not as big as 1/8 scale, which is like Beast Kingdom stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say 1.9.
I like that. Call it. That looks better to me. Change up in the design.
No, it does look good. Okay, Laurie says Storm did do Dark Side. I have the figure. Some GameStops had him for sale years ago. I'm trying to remember how.
Yeah, they did the fighting game one, the DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
They did Doomsday and Darkseid in that game style.
Yeah. Now that he's saying it, I kind of remember. I'm just trying to remember what he looks like now.
Yeah, that looks much better.
That's another thing too with Darkseid. Darkseid is like, I don't know. Like I don't mind him being huge.
Well, what we see as Darkseid is not truly his body. In the comics.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to read up on again exactly what it is. He's actually basically an entity type being.
Larry says Google is your friend. Yeah, once I'm on here, if I get off to go to Google, it starts to get all wacky, and I have to reboot it after. So I'll check later. But yeah, guys like Darkseid and Doomsday, I don't mind if they're big like that, but Bane, no. Bane's he's a human being.
Mm-hmm. Put some ball bearings in these paint jars, help shake it up.
That's a good idea.
They actually, when I was buying replacement paint bottles, and they actually come up as the thing you do is that you can buy to go with them is the ball bearings that go into paint bottles. Got a finer tip brush so I can do the edge work.
Yeah.
I'm one post away on Instagram to be 1,000 posts.
Oh wow.
Nine.
See if I can do some painting this week.
We got the Thursday show. You can be painting on that.
And who will attend the questions?
I'll let that slide. I'll let you out of painting, then. Oh, I could take a break from customizing. I'll watch the chat, and you paint.
I don't have a setup like you. I'd have to use my phone.
I just keep hearing excuses. It's like, I'm not going to.
You'll get pictures. You'll get pictures of updates, though. Actually, gotta get some. Either borrow somebody's acetone or nail polish remover.
What you need to remove?
The Hulk paint.
You know, you can actually use clear nail polish to remove paint.
Yeah, it's got acetone in it, right?
Yep. Plus, it doesn't run everywhere. You just paint on the clear nail polish, then take a Q-tip off and just rub it off, and it takes the paint with it.
Well, that's insane. That's a lot of paint to take off that Hulk, though.
The Winsor Newton works a little better for when you got a lot of paint to take off.
When you did the Outback, it took a lot for the knockoff?
Oh, the knockoff Outback?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, I got to reposition my leg. It's going to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's my problem too.
I'm sitting on a wooden chair.
You need to get yourself a damn chair already. A good customizing chair. You're spending a lot of time there.
I feel attacked.
We're gonna take donations to get you a chair. Need one of those video gaming chairs, man.
This wet bar mat is just a weird height. There's the thing about getting a comfortable chair.
I made a joke about that. I'm saying telling my wife I need to get myself a comfortable chair. You know, you see those gamer chairs that's got everything. It just basically looks like you're lying down. I said, holy shit. If I got one of those, I wouldn't be doing any customizing. I'd be sleeping.
I saw this reel pop up today. It's like, how to fall asleep in a chair. Be old. Sit in it.
I remember saying that when I was younger. I used to see my dad take a nap while he was sitting down, you know, goes to watch the TV, sits down on the couch, ends up taking a nap. And it's like, how do you sleep sitting up? I know that all too well now.
Yeah. I was like, I can do that real easy now. I like to be able to just glance up and see where my paints are and just, oh, I need that color.
Yeah, I was even saying last time we were talking about this figure that you're painting here. It's like it's so easy for Hasbro to actually just redo it into another Hulkbuster. But
Thorbuster.
yeah, but you know what? Don doesn't have to worry because there's no way it's gonna be like this one. I mean, I don't even see them. You know how you had to remove all the spikes from the side? I don't see them actually doing that. They would just leave them.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, you think they're gonna waste money on new tooling? They're just gonna re-release the figure, but in gold and red, different head. Probably put a little repulsor in front, and they'll call it done.
It's good. Nice and smooth.
That is nice gold, man.
It's by far the best gold paint I've ever worked with. Much as I love Tester's paint, their gold sucked.
They had different shades, right?
It's more a bronzy looking color than anything than gold. I did find a good use for it though.
What'd you do with it?
Use it for eyes.
Oh, really?
Yep. Brown eyes. When you do paint the iris, then paint the brown of the iris, then do half the iris in that metallic gold, which is kind of a brownish tone to it.
Yeah.
It pulls off like a reflections in the eye.
So you don't have to do the white?
You don't have to. The white tool just make it look a little bit even better, but you don't really hardly need to do that. Once you put the gloss on there,
yeah,
it picks up like a reflection, like a real eye, which the white is just mimicking that.
What do you use for gloss?
Testers. I got some half a bottle of Testers Clear left, and after that I don't have no more. I got a bottle and a half of semi-gloss and about half a bottle of flat.
I forget what they use, but there's another guy that I used to see him customize. He uses something for the eyes. I can't remember what it is to make them shine. It's not a clear paint. It's I don't know. Shit, I have to try looking up one of his videos for that. But it does give the eyes like the wet look.
Mm-hmm. closer. Yeah, that looks a lot better after I smooth it back out. It was rough. That seam through here
Yeah.
is on deep on both sides. Like the molding lines were deeper than they should have been.
How much more you got left to do on this thing?
Basically, finish painting a few more coats of gold on these parts here. Do the red on the leg. That's it. Then seal it up. Start sealing it up.
Nice.
Once I seal it, though, I'll see some thin spots in the gold, and I'll have to go back and touch up, which I'm doing on this foot.
Yeah.
Even though it looks like I'll have like full coverage, the clear will show any thin spots in the gold.
Yeah.
It's like I got a little spot there too. I need to stand out.
You know what I used to do? I used to take pictures of when I thought I was finished, and then I would just blow up the pictures, and for some reason you can see even the slightest dot that you may have, if the paint's a little too thin.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of times, because you blow up the picture, and then when you actually go look at the actual custom, you can't even see it, so you have a hard time finding it.
Oh yeah.
It's like sometimes the pictures put stuff that you can't even get to.
This is my last of my custom mix tester. I found some more testers clear, but not clear, flesh tones I've been used to mix this stuff up.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to go a little bit longer. I did mix it. I did get a close mix using those Pro Acryls, those new paints I got.
Yeah.
So I'll mix something pretty close to this. Okay. Wrong side. I like my new racks I got for my paint and brushes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I've had my scramble try to spend 5 hours looking for the right color of paint. I could actually use probably about 2 more of these racks.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the worst things about customizing, is having to, if you don't have a good setup, having to look for your stuff before you start.
Oh yeah.
You know how many times I said, "Oh, I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna do some customizing." And then I go try to get everything set up, and then I get so frustrated because I can't find certain stuff. And then by the time you actually get everything together, you lose it. You're like, you know what? I'm not in the mood anymore.
I think that's going to, we're past the 2-hour mark. I think that's going to call it for the night.
Yeah.
We got our Thursday stream, Whip It stream this week. It's last week we was off week. We got it back this week. Of course, we did do a Thursday show this week for impromptu. There's so much toy news. We had to talk about toy news.
Yeah.
It was fun. But everybody in the chat, thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. And anytime you have any questions about customizing, always feel free to ask in the chat. We'll try to answer best we can. And we'll see y'all next time.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.